just play there, no doubt. I mean, I know you're very tight with Kyle. You're still in communication with a lot of those guys?
Yeah, we talk all the time, and just kind of keeping up with them. And a lot of it's not soccer related, but some of it is. And not just the guys on the team, but the staff has been just really genuine and kind, giving us a shout and seeing how we're doing. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. But certainly the focus will be to get a good result out there, which I know won't be easy.
It might be hard to ask at training here instead of after the game, but do you think the feeling will be a little bit different or strange for you, having played so many years there?
Yeah, I think strange is a good, good adjective. It's going to be weird for me to go, and I've been thinking about what's going to be, the most strange, and I certainly think not going in the locker room is going to be weird when I walk into the stadium. When I walk into the stadium, not going in the locker room with all those guys, and I don't even know what the opposing locker room looks like. I don't think I was ever in it. So certain things like that will definitely be a little bit strange, but I think once we're into the match, it will be maybe not business as usual, but close to it, and I'll be focused on getting a result.
Is this a day that you, at some point, whether it was preseason or when the schedule came out, you sort of looked and like, all right, that's one of the more special kind of situations here?
Yeah, for sure. First I looked to see if they were coming here or we were going there, I think a lot of their guys would love to come to New York and just kind of see what our living situation's like and stuff like that, but maybe we'll get a chance to catch up some other time. I think they come here to play the Red Bulls. But really, so that was part of it, to see if we were. I personally am happy that we're going out there just so I can go see everybody, not only from the team, but some other people that I'm close with. And I think it'll be cool to go back out there. Certainly a little bit of mixed emotions, but it should be a good weekend.
They and no doubt a lot of it was Jason's influence. That team, especially that you were on, it stayed the same for so many years, whether it was the roster, the way they played. You're a little bit on the outside looking in, and you're so concentrated on what you're doing here, but it does seem like it's a little bit of a different team, right? I mean, there are some of the same players, but a lot of things seem to be a little bit different there.
Absolutely, it definitely is. I think they would all agree with that. Certainly that was a big focus of the staff throughout the time that that I was there, was to try to keep that core group around and do a good job of building around that, which I thought they did an excellent job of that. The 1 year that we had not as many changes as they had this offseason, but was 2013 when we had lost Olave and Fabian and Will Johnson, a couple guys. So those were really significant pieces of that puzzle, and they did a good job of bringing some great young guys in who had a big impact on that season, and we ended up making a great run that year, going to the final. So I think it's a little bit similar to that. And I can't speak about the guys that are new, because I don't really know them that well, and I've only been watching from afar when I get a chance. But they still do have some really pieces of that puzzle that are really significant, between Nick and Kyle and Schuler and Tony and Javi and Sabo, a ton of other guys. So they still have a great core to the team, and it's not going to be surprising if they have another great season.
I don't know, you're probably not that concerned about this, but what do you think the reception will be for some of you guys when you go out there?
I don't know. I think people have been really kind on social media and stuff, all writing really nice messages, and I'm excited to see everybody. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who hate us, but that's just the way it goes, I think. But for the most part, I'm excited to see everybody and see the fans, and I think it'll be a great weekend overall.
From the soccer perspective, I'd imagine it's very important to build off the momentum that you guys got at the end of that Chicago game and bring it on and maybe get 3 points here. Absolutely.
I think everybody was asking about that, and I think some of it is yet to be determined. Let's see how we respond after a weekend like that. I have a little bit of mixed feelings about the game. For the most part, I'm certainly proud of everybody's effort on the team, and for us to fight back through that adversity and get a result was awesome. And if we can build on that, it will end up being a really great result for us. At the same time, we really want to be getting 3 points, certainly at home every week and most weeks. in general. So in that sense, still not great that it was only a tie, but considering the circumstances, yes, it was something that we can definitely take some confidence from.
When you look at that game, the first 26 minutes or 30 minutes, the team didn't play very well. You were outshot 10-zip. What changed then? How do you address the issues that were present when you were 11-11?
Yeah, we're trying to. I mean, I think just playing with a little bit more urgency. I think what's happening is when we've gone down a man, not just in that game, but some other games, we play with some more urgency, and it's kind of like we're saying, what the heck, let's go for it. We have nothing to lose now. We're already behind, and we're down a man. We have to try to catch up and really press them. And we've done a good job of that being down a man, but we need to do that when we have 11 on the field and right from the kickoff. So we're trying to work on that, and also trying to make sure that we're not giving up early goals, so that we're behind the 8 ball early on. We're doing our best to work hard every day in practice and make sure that we correct our mistakes.
You're living at sea level now. When you went to Colorado, did the altitude affect you there at all?
I'm the type of person, and easier said than done, because I do think it has an effect, and it certainly has a different effect on different people. Some people it affects more. It's just the way it is. But I am a proponent of not talking about it so much. I think the more you talk about it, the more it's in everybody's head, and you're thinking about how tired you're going to be, and then you end up being tired. But I think that it's just part of the game, and we got our guys are fit. Let's go for it. Let's not worry about it too much. When I was out there, I didn't think that it. We were very good at home. I don't know if I thought it was because of the altitude, though. And it's not as high as Colorado, so it's about 1,000 feet, I think, lower. So.